Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in beautiful Geistal, Austria, in the mountains in the Alps. So today we are already in April. We skipped basically the whole March since we've done everything we wanted to, and I'm gonna have a look at my animals. As you can see, bottom right, we have 3,468 liters of milk ready to be sold. We still got plenty of food. We got a bunch of manure. This is gonna be quite an achievement to make it all go away. Yeah, so let's see. There are some schemes that are expired. Crop promotion, avoid mowing during spring is no longer available. Why would that be? Well, we have it signed, so yeah, we gotta wait until July until it's fully taken over. And look at that, we got 115 euros of total loss. Anyway, we are here in the barn. Let's check on what happened. Okay, so nothing new happened, no new animals. But I do want to check if we have some bulls that need to be taken away. And no. But we got a bunch of bulls. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 animals. And some of them are in very good health and very good genetics. So I guess we're going to fetch a decent price. And if I remember correctly, there's a cow that is infertile. Yeah, I should probably sell this one too. Kind of forgot about that. Because she can't really have any calves, and without, ooh, look at that, 4,850. 5,000 for a cow. Hey, these are all milk cows. 4,000. Yeah, this is some serious money sitting here. But yeah, the cow that's infertile, she won't give us any milk, and I think it's best if we sell her on. So I'll probably take care of that fairly soon. Now, regarding the milk transport, I have found something, and I think I'm gonna have a look at it today. So yeah. I had a chat with the vehicle shop. Excuse me, I'm just searching for the words. I had a chat with the vehicle shop, and they said that they can set me up with something that is pretty old, but it's gonna be very useful for the farm. So, you know, I think I'm gonna take it. But first, let's get in this car and let's take milk down to the dairy. And this is probably the last time that we're using this setup. So from now on, I can easily expect that this car is gonna have some battery problems since we're not gonna be using it very often. But hey. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to revealing what we have in mind. Okay, let's load the milk up. This is gonna be a very heavy transport. And the new vehicle setup is gonna be also a lot more suitable for carrying big weight. This car is totally inadequate for doing that, and I don't want to use the tractor because they are too slow. So yeah, I'll see you down at the dairy, and then we're gonna hop to the vehicle shop and see what our options are, and we're probably gonna have to sign up for some lease to own kind of scheme, as we did with the previous tractor with the rigid track. But I can tell you this vehicle is definitely not gonna be new, because new ones cost well over 250,000. So no, that's definitely not an option. But an older version has a much lower price, and it's also gonna be useful in some other areas. So yeah, why not? You know. Yeah, look at that. The trees are getting green. Ah, spring has arrived officially. Yeah, it's always such a wonderful time. There are allergies though, so people who suffer from the pollen allergies, well, spring might not be such a good time for you. Okay, so let's see how much money we actually get for the amount of milk. Can we climb to 50,000? We can't, but we did get paid around 4,600 for the milk. Perfect. Yeah, that should easily cover the cost of what I'm planning to purchase today. Easily. Well, I'm saying this with fingers crossed, because I don't know if they had financing options for older vehicles. I'm kinda counting on it. So yeah, if this doesn't go through, or if I can't afford it, well, I'm back to beginning, and in the worst case scenario we just continue what we have been doing up until now. But you know, if I can actually get something better that's useful for more than just one thing, oh, why not, right? I'm driving like a maniac. I need to calm down. And there's a pig overtaking me. Okay. A boar. A wild pig. Swine. Look at how many there are. Must be very healthy. Alrighty. Our favorite place to spend money. The vehicle shop. Where can I park it with this trailer? I think this is well clear of everything. So we're up to 47,565 euros. All debt was paid off already, so this is exactly what kind of money we have. There are still some reserves in another batch of milk that's coming, and there are some reserves. I don't actually know if there are any more reserves. Well, in any case, let me guide you through the catalog, and I'm gonna choose what we'll buy next. Well, I gotta disappoint you. I won't be showing you what we've gotten, but alright, well, we've made a decent down payment of 15,300, but the actual machine is gonna be delivered later on today, so we can go collect it when we're done. And I also need to buy something else for it, an attacher. Basically, it's a tank, and we're gonna get that too. pay it off straight away. I think it's around 6 grand. So when we come back, we can collect everything and we are good to go for the next milk run. And I'm looking forward to it. Alright, another 6,500, and now we just gotta wait for the things to get delivered, and we're gonna be back later on today. I hope we catch the store before closing time. So yeah, I'll see you back at the farm. Yeah, looking at the bank account status, I think this is how much money we actually earn from the apple juice sales. Or am I wrong? I think it was around 25,000, so... What do you think? Right, in any case, I have to take my very expensive Steyr and connect it to the sprayer. And then we're gonna start going through the mustard fields. I'm just thinking one thing would be very awesome to have on the Steyr, and that's a nitrogen sensor. Or it might not. Yeah, nah. I think the investment is around 15 grand, but we're only spraying like once in 3 years. So yeah, no, scratch that. That idea is not the one. Alright. Everything seems to be going well. Let's just check the last... no. Let's check the last maintenance log. So yeah, repair steering linkage premium. Look at this. 18,000. I still can't get over that number. But yeah, wheel bearing is already new and steering linkage is new. Average breakdown interval 5.7 hours. It's not a lot, is it? Totally expensive, 45,000. Yeah. And last report, condition level is 33%. That's very bad. %, critical failure risk. Bro. Fuck. Look at that. How high the risk is. Electrical system has a high risk of breaking down. And look at that, we already lost more than 20 horsepower. Transmission ratio reduced, cooling efficiency. Yeah. Yo, bro. The pain. Make it stop. Well, shit. I was so excited to get this tractor, but I'm thinking that buying a used one wasn't really the grandest idea. So in all honesty, it actually pays to get new machines. I don't know. There are two camps. One camp of farmers says that buying new is a waste of money. And the other one says that buying old is a waste of money, as you spend a lot of time fixing everything up. And I'm kind of in the middle camp, because we bought new, the Rigitrack, and we had to service it already. I think there was a bearing defect or something like that. And we bought this used, and we had two defects: a wheel bearing and steering link. So, you know, you just gotta choose your battles, I guess. Well, hands down, the wheel bearing that we had to replace on the rigid track, or whatever it was, it might be something else. But yeah, that was covered by warranty. So, you know, it still might not be such a dumb idea to get new, because the warranty covers for a few years, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm expecting this job isn't gonna take too long. And while we're here, I do want to have a look at something. That is the level of nitrogen. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Brakes really aren't feeling their best anymore. But to do a complete overhaul, it costs, I think, around 120,000. I definitely ain't got that kind of money. Nitrogen, perfect. pH value is okay. Yeah, okay, nitrogen is perfect. Good. Good. I was thinking if we need to spread some manure or something, some slurry on the grasslands, but it doesn't look like we have to do anything about it. I'm not exactly sure how much we would get for this tire if we try selling it. But if we get a lot of money for not mowing the grasslands in spring, this just might be the way to go. Reinvest, or maybe technically pay off the new purchase we done today. Yes, I know, I'm so mysterious. I don't know. I might put the new purchase on the thumbnail, or I might not. That would be just a dumb giveaway since I'm so mysterious, you know. Did I see weeds? Yeah, I saw weeds. Alright. I didn't expect the weeds. And if I remember, we didn't purchase the hoe in the previous season. Well, that's gonna have to be taken care of. And hopefully in April. Okay, so I can already tell April is gonna be quite a busy month. But I hope we can manage everything well. Alright, so I don't want to go too fast to not dig up the crop. Let's say 6 kilometers an hour. That might be the perfect speed. Can't see anything. Slow it down. Not too much. And this tire has a pillar right where I need to see. Hey, watch the trees. Am I leaving damaged crop? I am not. If someone was watching from the outside, my eating position just might look like I'm a crazy frog. Ding 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 ding. Thinking about it, a lot of you watching might not even know what even is crazy frog. It was a fad. It was something that we would describe as brain rot today. And it was popular in the early 2000s. When I was a young boy. I hope it doesn't make you sick watching this. I'm moving around so much. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put out the usual drone. We're gonna have a look at how these fields go through that. Shouldn't take long. Nicely done. So all three fields are now fully fertilized and everything is ready for the perfect growing situation. But I still got to get rid of the weeds. And I've been checking around and there is a Landstahl machine. It's actually classified as a weeder and a hoe. So it actually pulls out small weeds and it pulls out something that's more established, a bit more grown. And it costs, I think, just under 9,000, so we can technically afford it, and I will probably buy it. We are getting kind of low on the money side. It is squeezing my neck a bit, but no, we still got plenty of income in form of animals as livestock and in the form of milk as a product of our milk cows, the Holsteins. I've also gotten the call that I can go and collect my new vehicle. So when I come back to the farm, I'm gonna unload the sprayer, take out the fertilizer, because if it sits in there it can crystallize and start clogging up all the systems, which I don't want. I'm gonna clean it up, wash it all out, and then I'm gonna pretty please ask my mother to give me a ride down to the shop so we can get what we, well, technically bought. It's still not ours because it's on lease, but it will be ours sooner or later. Another thing that I definitely have to take care of in March is, in April, is the manure situation, because we got, I think more than 20,000 liters of manure stored, and that has to be taken away. Because if I gotten, 5,000 euro fine for having a bit over, I can't even imagine what kind of money I'd have to pay if we'd be like, well, let's say 15 to 20,000 liters over the allowed amount. Yeah. I do feel brave, but I'm not that brave. That's probably just dumb. I was also thinking about buying some kind of silo for the lime, because lime can be stored in silos and you can just fill up your machines as you drive under the auger, Okay, let's I wanted to put the fertilizer out. Is there any issue? I don't know. Maybe it's better to do it inside the big shed. Doesn't want to go out. Alright, well, in that case I'm gonna leave it in, and I'm gonna tackle this problem later on in my life. Let's leave it for the future me, right? Alright, let's go get the mother. Let's go get our transport down to the vehicle shop. Alrighty, got dropped off here near the vehicle shop, and oh, look at that. They didn't lie. They really did bring it out. Ooh, okay. Let me get the keys, and I also wanna have a word with them about the hoe if they have anything in stock. But yeah, this is our new money guzzler. Alright, another 8,750 paid for the Landstahl hoe. So we're down to 17,000 in a brave new world. Alright, so I'm gonna go through with what we've bought here. Yeah, perfect. I wasn't sure if this had a rear 3-point link, because I've been looking a lot at different Unimogs on the internet. And yeah, this is basically an older model. I think they were produced in the late 90s. So again, of course, it's Mercedes. And we are kind of a Mercedes type of farm, so it fits nicely. This one has been used by the municipality. You can see it by the color. They use this to cut to cut the hedges, to cut the grass near the road edges, and they use it probably for plowing, which opens new opportunities for us. I could technically use this to do some work for the municipality if they provide us with a plow and possibly a salt spreader. You know, that might be nice. And this one is set up so it doesn't have a body on the back, because we can actually attach to this body. So it's basically the same tanker as we have. I think it's a bit smaller. And this attaches as a modular bed to the Unimog. And hopefully I can also take this home on the rear. Don't want to drive it, don't want to have it in the front. Now, enough of me rambling. Let's get into this beautiful piece of work. Alright, gauges. Look at the seat covers. So this Unimog was refurbished like new. Alright, we got all the hinges, all the levers for operating the front and back PTO, and for operating the front and back hydraulics. Extremely nice visibility. So yeah, if we'd be out of luck, we could technically use this as a spare tractor. Alright, let's turn it on and hear it for the first time. Oh. Listen to this. Okay, let's try and get under this tanker bed. Man, what a beautiful noise. Stuck on something. Listen to the engine. I can already tell I'm gonna love this. Objects in the mirror may appear closer than they actually are. True, true. What am I doing? Ooh. I can feel the weight. And the front wheels are off the ground a bit. But it's fine. It's completely fine. Man, what a sound. Right, in any case, let me show you what the payments actually look like. So this is a Unimog U1800. It costs us 1,113 per month, 3.5 interest rate percent. I took a 5-year payout plan, so the down payment was 15,300 if I remember correctly, and the remaining cost is 66,800. Or alternatively, if we pay it off beforehand, we pay 5,600 less. Only 61 grand. Beautiful people. I gotta take a few shots of this because this is gorgeous. Perfect. Okay, well, I think it's time to go home. Let's turn the beacons on. And where's the button for that? Okay, it's over there, over the hazard signs. Well, I'll say this, it's not the quietest machine I've ever driven. But man, do I like the boxiness. Amazing. So in the end I brought home another Mercedes. Man, I think that's gonna be excited. Because he loves the Ambi-Track, the little tractor from Mercedes. And I think he's gonna be just adoring this one. And it's a good thing because I'm leaving this on the farm. Of course, it's getting paid out of the farm bank account, so I cannot claim it for myself, even though I'd happily. Alright. So I think in such a sunny, beautiful day I'm gonna have a bit of a showcase. So let's get my dad out and leave the engine running. I want him to hear the majestic sound. Absolutely amazing. Runs like clockwork, like a Mercedes. In any case, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and join us next time where we continue with the Alpine adventure. Take care and goodbye.